Happy New Year. It is January 1, 2025. Beautiful day for a walk. Not every place needs to be a mountaintop to be in a video that I'm saving on my channel here. So this is Rush Creek Park, which is near home. It's about a 15-minute walk to get here, and then 15 minutes back, and about 15 minutes across and through the park and back. So it's a nice hour walk that I've started taking on my lunch break when I work at home. I've got a good walk at the office too. That's about an hour. But I was just kind of bored sitting at home this afternoon, and it's about 4 o'clock. Thought, you know, it's a beautiful snowy winter day. Need to get out and enjoy it, and that's what I'm doing. And kind of reflecting on what a good year 2024 was, and what a good one 2025 is going to shape up to be. And I thought I'd just kind of make a recording of what my plans are going into 2025, and we'll see how they all pan out. But I got a lot of mountains on my list for this year. I'm going to start out not with the mountains, but with a pretty cool trip in January. In about 3 weeks, I'm going to Joshua Tree, and then I'm going to spend a week there, a little less than a week, part of a work trip. I'll take a little side tour here. I'm gonna camp there for the week and just enjoy that. Then Easter weekend is an annual trip to go see my buddy Eric, who lives in Atlanta. On that trip, I'm going to stop at Mount Rogers, which is the high point of Virginia. And that'll be the last one, aside from Maine, east of the Mississippi, that I'll have all of them done east of the Mississippi except for Maine. And then in May, I am going to Mount Hood, Oregon, for my first real mountaineering adventure. That one's going to have, you know, glacier navigation and some pretty steep snow navigation, ice axes, helmets, all the mountaineering gear, which I'm really excited, kind of nervous, hoping I actually enjoy it. And I'm not afraid of it, because I need that skill and that ability to finish the 50 high points. Obviously, Mount Denali in Alaska is the big one of those, but Mount Rainier, Mount Gannett, and Mount Garnett in Montana and Wyoming also require mountaineering skills. So Mount Rogers in spring, Mount Hood late spring, and then hopefully in July I'll make a huge road trip and hit Idaho, Utah, Nevada, and Arizona. Those are all hikeable high points. Bora, let's see, I can't remember. Bora is the one for Idaho. Utah is, I'm forgetting the names. Doesn't really matter. But when I get those 4 plus Mount Rogers and Mount Hood done, I'll be at 44 state high points. 6 left to go. And those will be Alaska, Hawaii, Maine, Washington, Montana, and Wyoming. And then the plan is, if all goes according to plan and the health holds up, 2026, I'd like to do Mount Rainier, Mount Gannett, Mount Garnett. Hopefully 2027, Mount Rainier, Denali, and then somewhere in there get a trip to Hawaii, and then after that whenever I finish the AT in Maine, I'll complete those 2 quests at the same time. So I don't know, I'm excited. It's a new year. It's a fun day to kind of think about future plans and try to be optimistic about the coming year. I hope everybody else that might be seeing this video, friends and family, can also be optimistic, because it's really the best choice. Because nobody really cares if you're not. You're just slowing yourself down and making your day miserable in your life. So try to be positive, try to be upbeat. We all have challenges and problems and issues, but life is better when you keep a good attitude and try and overcome that stuff. And think about 2025 as your chance to have a great year. That's what I'm doing. I could ramble on for a long time here. I wanted to get the majority of the hike through the park because it's such a beautiful place. You can see some subdivision. There's some farm fields here. Yeah, it's a nice little place. I've got a kind of a creek up here that I get to. This is Rush Creek, which actually drains into the Grand River. Not this is just a little stream in the park, a little gully. But coming up here, we've got a kind of a drain commission floodgate area and a culvert, and then out to the busy road, and then that's usually where I turn around and head back. But a little longer than usual today. Just excited. I'm all keyed up for 2025. I'm looking forward to a lot of great things that are going to be happening. And yeah, that's it for now. Well, maybe not. Come up here and get just a little shot of the creek. Love the snow and the cold. It's such a beautiful day. Feels so good to be out here hiking in this. Very refreshing. So this whole area, I've seen this, you can kind of see it's a big giant bowl. I've seen this whole thing flooded, probably up to 10, just below the bottom of that floodgate platform. And there's like a screw that turns to allow more or less drainage to get out to the other side. And then it flows down that way, out a little bit further through Hudsonville, Jenison, Granville, and then into the Grand River. Yeah, so that's it. I walk out to the road, turn around and head back, and oh my goodness, we're at 8.5 minutes. That is plenty. Happy New Year, everyone.